What's up everyone, my name is Václav Černošek, the founder of BlueLens production, and today I have an exciting video for you to share my story how I went like 2 weeks ago for one-day trip to Bahamas, and I want to share with you the whole experience, some behind the scenes content, because this is not a normal life for me in my day, and I'm sure it's gonna be exciting for you to see, for anyone who maybe never been to Bahamas or how does it even work, because let me tell you, we actually flew in a private plane, which makes it even better and even more exciting. So I want to start kind of from the beginning, tell you the whole story, take you with me during the day. I was actually able to capture a lot of stuff with these meta glasses. The only bad stuff about this is that the content from this doesn't come actually vertical, but it's a different aspect ratio as you're gonna see in this video. But I try to get some clips also on my phone so it looks better here on the YouTube. But for the clips that's gonna be from the glasses, just be patient about it, but I'm sure they're still gonna look perfect for you to kind of feel the experience. And hey, let me take you for one day to Bahamas. I want to tell you about how it went, where we flew from, how we got it there, how we spent the day there, and the whole experience. So let's jump into it. So let me start from the beginning. We flew out of Miami, and maybe you're wondering, how did I even get a chance to go for one-day trip to Bahamas? Well, thank you to my friend here in South Florida, which his business is Filmmaker. He actually does a lot of filming photography also down here in South Florida, and we work together when he needs help from me. So he actually called me one day that he has friends, people that he knows that are planning one-day trip to Bahamas, and if I would love to join them. And I was like, are you even kidding me? Like, of course I would love to do that, and I don't actually have anything planned for that day, so it's gonna be perfect. We can grab some content actually in Bahamas from the whole experience, flying and everything. So yeah, we planned that out, and we actually met with everyone at the airport in Miami. It was pretty cool because it's smaller airport, so you don't have to go through so much security and nothing like that. You can pretty much bring all your stuff straight to the plane, load it up. You know everyone who's on the plane, you meet the pilot. So I think it was like 2, 4, 6, 8 people plus 2 pilots. So pretty much not as a big plane, but not even small one, like perfect size private plane, so you can see on the pilots. And yeah, we took out of Miami. It was perfect weather, and it was around like 1 hour and 20 minutes flight over the ocean, which was so pretty. Like, the more we were getting to the Bahamas, the more the water was getting prettier, more blue. But the only bad thing kind of was that once we were getting closer to the Bahamas, the weather was kind of starting to get bad, and it started raining right before we were landing. So once we landed in the Bahamas, even this was a seaplane and we were planning to land on the water, first we had to land on land, so because we had to go through the customs. So actually we landed in Bahamas, went through the customs, which was pretty quick. Since it was a small airport, there was not any other planes, they were ready for us, they knew we were coming in. Went through the whole process, took off again and landed literally on the other side of the island, but this time we landed on the water. Let me tell you, this was pretty cool. Never landed on the water before, and on a seaplane, like, it really felt amazing, like being right on the beach, like landing on the water. Like, you landed and now we were just like drifting on the water, getting closer to the beach. Now we jumped out of the plane once we were close, went on the beach, and yeah, that's kind of how the day started in the Bahamas. Once we were there, we kind of looked around the island a little bit. We took out camera, we wanted to get some content for us of the plane, of the seaplane, of the people. We kind of to get some content of everybody enjoying the day on the beach. We wanted to promote the plane, the seaplane. It was looking so nice. And do you know what was the perfect part? The weather started to get better. It stopped raining, it was starting to get sunny, so on the drone footage, on the camera, it started to look perfect. And yeah, pretty much all island for ourselves. Like there was no other people that we saw anywhere. The beach was beautiful, the ocean was so nice, and it was just an amazing experience. Getting on the island, on the plane, getting on off the beach, and you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, going through the airport, spending too much time, or like your baggage or something getting lost, or here, like, flew in a private plane right on the beach. Like all our equipment, everything was safe. So that's how we knew that we're gonna spend the rest of the day. So enjoying the beach, taking, like I said, a lot of shots, and pretty much that's how our day was. And to be honest with you, like, what more can that be in your day than you are being in Bahamas? You're doing something like you love, for creating a content, grabbing some piece of a nice content, because Bahamas, that was my first time actually being there, and it was looking spectacular. It's like really amazing. And overall the whole experience was great, because we weren't in like such a bad timing, because we kind of knew that we wanted to get back before it gets dark, but we knew it's gonna take us 1.5 hours, and we knew that we don't have to go to like security and be at the airport early and all that. So we were just focusing on our day in Bahamas, and kind of around like 4 p.m. we started heading back, because we knew we had one more stop actually to make, and that was to get a gas. But let me tell you what was another part exciting. It was taking off from the water. So it kind of like gives a different feeling than taking off from the land, because you're actually on the water. It's a little bit like jumpy, but you're going, and amazing. Like, I actually have filmed the whole takeoff, so I'm gonna show it to you right now, where you can see where we were taking off from the water. And as we took off from the water, we actually stopped to get a gas on another airport. I don't really have that much footage from that, but we make a stop, got more gas, and then made our way back to Miami. And that's pretty much it. Like, it was an amazing experience. It's hard to even say it here in the video. Like, it sounds like nothing really happened, but let me tell you, like, there was a lot that day that actually happened through us even flying from Miami to Bahamas and coming the same day back and getting content in Bahamas, flying on a seaplane, landing on the water. Like, I'm very excited about this, and I'm able to share some content with you, so I'm happy about that. A lot of B-roll stuff, and I'm sure if you would want to see more content that actually was maybe captured there, you can look up Fly Exclusive. That's actually the plane that can take you there from Miami straight to Bahamas, and you can experience something like this. It's a company that flies out of Miami and Ocean Reef down here in South Florida, and many different places, fly to Bahamas and other locations. So definitely check them out. Maybe there's gonna be even some content that we got on that day when we went there, so that would be pretty amazing. But yeah, this was my one day in Bahamas, flying in a private plane. So exciting. And if you're guys looking for any video or photo services here in South Florida, definitely hit me up. And maybe if you're a videographer, photographer that wonder how is it to be in this business, then I do have few videos down below on this YouTube channel that you can check it out. Maybe if you wonder how these Meta Ray-Ban glasses works, I made specific video just about that. And actually, if you love traveling, and that's why you click on this video, because you wonder how is it in Bahamas, you would love to see how is it in Fort Lauderdale and maybe Naples, Florida, Florida Keys, then on this channel there's videos just about that. And yeah, I hope you find some videos exciting for you on this YouTube channel. I'm definitely looking forward to share more experience with you in the future. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's gonna help me a lot, even to motivate me to make videos like this. If you're gonna like the video, even better. And thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you at the next video.